Hey guys, happy Friday. Hi everyone. Nice to see you. My name's Audrey. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I talk about true crime and different cases and things going on from the perspective as a psychic medium. I am a psychic medium. So that's what I bring to the table for you. And I have the chills right now because the power of the universe and spirit and energy continues to amaze me. I have confirmation of something I said to you guys days and days ago that I just found out online. So I was right. And I'm not bragging. It's just I have this gift, it's called. I have these abilities which are strange, and it just makes me feel so good when I get the reassurance and the confirmation of facts of the things I've seen in my mind and have been told by spirit and that I have shared with you. So I'm really excited about talking about this case. It's not really a case, is it? The story, I guess, is where we're at. So before we get started, please hit the subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss anything coming up. I really feel a strong connection to this case, and not only with Hannah, but her family. I don't know them, but it is very personal for me when I channel energy. It's like we're instant connected. That's why I don't like talking about bad people, because I don't want to feel that connection. Hit the like button on this video. Check out my other videos on this story. I do have a second channel, which is completely different. I'm doing some artwork over on there currently. We go shopping, we talk on the car, we bake, crafting, all kinds of stuff on that. Much different vibe, very calm and relaxed. And then check me out on Instagram, where I post pretty much daily, even multiple times throughout the day. What's going on here in California at my home with my 2 sons and my husband and all that jazz. So, all right, let's get into it. Let me take a breath. I do have spirit coming in. Remember, please keep an eye out for any orbs that you may see. If you see an orb, just let me know in the comments if I don't happen to catch any. Let me move that. Let me move it this way. I don't know. I'm so unprofessional here with my equipment. I got rid of all my equipment when I left YouTube years ago. I had a full-blown studio. I got rid of it all because I never thought I would be back into YouTube. Anyway, a couple of videos ago, I said, it's in a video, okay? You can go back and watch that video if you want. I said, I feel from spirit's vision showing me in my head 3 men and a woman on the plane from Maui to Los Angeles with Hannah. I didn't know what that means. I don't know. Like I've said, I don't know anything. I just get the messages and tell you guys what I'm hearing. And, this is a collective collaboration of information. We have to figure it out together. Well, I figured out something because Dog the Bounty Hunter, who I really enjoy him. Here we go. I haven't had any throat problems since the last video. This is what happens to me. Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting off track. Sorry, I digress. I said in that video, 3 men, 1 woman, not sitting all cozy together on that flight. Well, I found out like an hour ago, there were other people she was flying with, including a man and including that man's girlfriend on the flight. Now, this man, she allegedly married in Maui before they left the islands to come to Los Angeles. Crazy. So that's what, now those text messages make sense when she says, you know, she's referring to somebody she thought she loved and that she's all out of money. Basically saying this person took my money. So I just want to, let's stay on the airplane for a little bit. Let's stay on the airplane. Okay, I'm getting chills. I'm feeling guided to stay discussing the airplane. Usually that means Spirit's going to give me more information. Now, I also said in that video, the trickery, the fooling, the trafficking was happening already on the flight. And it was. Because we have this group of people she traveled with, the man she married, the man's girlfriend, who are involved in this, either some sort of scam regarding marriage and I forget what that's called, being able to stay in the country. I forget what that's called. I'm sorry. I can only think so much at a time. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, that's now a possibility that this person she was with on the plane she married, for him to be able to stay in the country. So why are they going to Mexico? If I guess he's Argentinian, man. And I'll continue getting more information and come back to you guys whenever I do have more. But right now, I am just absolutely blown away. And thank you to Spirit, my spirit guide, whoever it was, telling me this information, showing me the information that you were right, Audrey. There was, at least we know one man, but I'm telling you, there were 3 men, confirmed, 1 man and a woman with Hannah. Now, this is a good example of what I was trying to discuss and talk about, is trafficking or abducting. It doesn't mean that someone's handcuffed you to them and they're dragging you across the planet. It's coercion. Look at P. Diddy. Look what he's done. That's all trafficking. And those victims continue to go back to him to be abused because they're effed up in the head. You know, once the abuser, criminal, whatever you want to call him or her, once they get a hold of your brain, you're screwed. You're locked in. And how much you want to bet? Hannah's family, I don't know any of this to be true. I'm just saying. How much do you want to bet? Hannah's family was discouraging her from any sort of relationship with this guy. Was this a sudden thing? Because she was on the plane with her ex-boyfriend because they had this trip planned. So how long ago did the ex thing happen? Are we talking a few months? Are we talking high school? Did she suddenly meet the guy, fall in love, on her end anyway, and this guy tricked her? I think that's what happened. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. Because, and I'm going back to, I have to rewatch my videos a lot to kind of bring back the feelings at the time when I was discussing spirit. So that's what I was feeling when I was talking in the video and I was explaining the control. This is a prime example of that. this man, whoever he is, this Argentinian man, I don't know how to say it, he's been controlling her for a while. More than a few days. This is a really bad situation. Now, is it the police's job? No. It's not the police's job or the government or any law enforcement to stop a woman or anyone else from making a mistake by marrying someone who's scamming you. Yes, scamming could be criminal depending on circumstances. Certainly trafficking is a bad word, and that's criminal. But it is not the job of law enforcement to break up this marriage or anything like that. So we gotta cut them loose, right? We gotta cut the cops loose. We gotta cut the cops loose from this, from any further anything. Unless there was something criminal that happened in the United States that can be proven, that they can maybe go in and get this person. I don't know who he is. I'm trying to look at him. So this is something I do. So now that I know what Spirit showed me is true, that there were a couple people on board the plane, now psychically, I can put my energy on that flight. It's very strange. It's very strange. I know. I can go back, put my energy right now. I can go on that plane and look around. I do this all the time. When I do a reading for someone, I often say, okay, let me go into your house. Hold on a second. Let me get in your car. Let me go to your husband's work and see what the hell he's doing. What is he doing at work? Okay, so I'm on the plane. Like I said, I don't see all the people involved sitting next to each other in a row. I don't see that. I think they're kind of spread out, just like I had said before. And I just feel overwhelming. Just an intense, immense upset from Hannah. I feel like I'm on the edge of my life. I feel like I don't know how I'm going to survive from this. How do I go back to my old life? What is my future like? She's just gutted. She's just sick to her stomach. And as I said before, I felt like I was drugged. I was literally just spinning and spinning and spinning around. And that, I believe, is what Hannah was feeling on the plane. It's like she's thinking, oh my God, what have I done? I gave this guy, I spent all my money on him. I loved him. I still love him. He's going off with this woman now that his immigration status is, he's safe. She's devastated. And I also said she's very vulnerable. I said that a bit ago. And this explains her vulnerability to me. Crazy. And somebody asked Dog the Bounty Hunter, wait, hold on 1 second. I just want to see, I've had this since I was like 18. It has all my phone numbers and stuff in it. I love Hawaii, as I mentioned. But I think my daughter, when she was like 10 years old, she wrote Dog the Bounty Hunter's phone number in here because she loves him so much. It was at Dekine, I think it was Dekine Bail Bonds. Yeah. Look. Here, let me show you. This is my daughter's handwriting from when she was like 10. Oh, I can't show you that. Let me just pull off the sticker. From when she was like 10 years old. And it says, Dog's number, Dekine Bail Bonds. There's the phone number. So my point is I have trust and faith in Dog the Bounty Hunter. We went by his bail bonds place when we were in Oahu, just for fun. He's a very dramatic character, isn't he? Anyway, so Dog was on an interview, and he was talking about the marriage and how Hannah had spent the night at his house before. He knows who she is. She's friends with his daughter, was friends at least in the past. But Dog escaped out of jail in Mexico. He's been arrested a few times, Dog. And when he escaped Mexico, the jail, he promised the Mexican government he will not ever go back trying to remove anyone out of the country for whatever reason. If they're a wanted criminal here in the U.S. or anything, he gave a promise. He's not going back to Mexico to remove anyone. He's not going to be bounty hunting or assisting the return of somebody back to our country. He's not going to do it. So he's keeping his promise with the Mexicans. He is not going to go back to do that. He's not going to help. And that's fair. He's not God. He can't save everybody. So to me, that's huge, you guys, huge. Anyway, this information today has just made my day. Because here's why. Not to pat myself on the back. This isn't me. This is spirit. So it's like, thank you, God, that spirit and you trust me to continue to let me do this. This could go away at any minute. I don't know how everything works, but I'm just so thankful and grateful that it's still working. But I want to talk about what's that called? What is it called? Oh, GoFundMe. Okay, I want to talk about the GoFundMe that Sydney, the sister, has set up. Okay, now listen to me, please. Listen to me. When you decide to put your credit card online to pay, to donate for whatever cause, your expectation should be the money is gone forever, okay? You gotta let it go. Once you donate that money, it has nothing to do with you anymore. It's a charity. Plenty of big-time charities don't do with the funds that they say that they're doing. For example, cancer. Don't get me started on that. For those people that donated to the trafficking donations so they could find Hannah, and you want your money back? No, sorry. No, you can't do that. You can't. No, it was your choice to do it, to trust in the process. And it's not that the family necessarily abused your trust or misguided or misdirected you. And who's to say this money still isn't going to be used to find Hannah? So, I mean, this is, in this particular case, it's like if anyone ever asks me to borrow money, it's only happened a couple times, and the agreement both times was that I would be paid back. But still, in my gut, in my mind, in my heart, it's like that money's gone, okay? If the person you let borrow the money stabs you in the back or whatever, and you don't end up getting that money back, that's a possibility. We can't control everything. So if that bothers you, don't go online donating money. That's what I'm saying. If, well, Audrey, I was interested in helping because it's this pretty girl from Hawaii and she needs help and she's confused. She still needs help. She is still confused. She is still being used. It's just not in the way we originally thought. Now, could we say it's sex trafficking? Did they consummate the marriage? I'm asking Spirit as I'm saying that. They can let me know when and if they want to let me know. So I'm just saying, don't do that. Don't do this upsetting the apple cart any further than it's already been upset. There's no apples left in the apple cart because this story has been turned upside down, around in circles. It's too much. And the family now has, as everyone's saying, lawyered up. So when someone says, oh, they lawyered up, that's a derogatory way of saying that they've got an attorney now. Like, ooh, they're in trouble. They lawyered up. Oh, okay, well, why the negativity? Why the negativity? How about we say something to more the effect of, oh gosh, you know what? This is getting so out of control and confusing for the family. They've had to hire an attorney because they don't know what to do. They don't know what the laws and procedures are. And they don't know what their rights are. They don't know. They need help. Okay? We don't need to be jerks to a situation that is already critically bad and negative. So, yeah. So next time you think about donating on GoFundMe, just think twice. And I really love that people are being so generous. I really do. I think it matters. I think we need to be generous. My son Benjamin and I always talk about if we had, this millions and millions and billions of dollars and trillions of dollars, it would be all about literally spreading the wealth and helping out people. So I understand what it's like when you say, you want to help. And maybe instead of giving $100, do $5. If, don't think that $5 wouldn't help. Yeah, $100 would help more, but collectively, if everyone gave the $5, so don't feel like you've been fooled in this particular story. There's still a need. There's going to be a need for travel. There is a need for travel from the family. And I think more than ever, I think Hannah needs help getting out of this situation. I think she needs help. Yeah. She's 30 years old, but there's, I'm 56. Sometimes still at any age, doesn't matter your age. You could be 70 years old and still get yourself in a situation where you need help. Either family or legal help or something. You need it. All right. Well, that's what I have for right now. I have another video I might make regarding that guy that was knocked off out in public in New York, the healthcare guy. I got information on that. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button. Have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday again. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Be safe. Okay. Ciao.